Hey guys, welcome back to Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. We're gonna try something. I did a little bit of research in between where we left off and right now, and I was going towards not the ending I did the first time I played, but one that's similar. I would say probably the second least complicated one. The one that I want to actually do is the most complicated one, because I want to kind of get that out of the way first. So I want to see if we've still got a chance of doing that, or if I've locked myself out, we're too late in the game to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the Inner Sanctum. And yeah, I knew something wasn't quite the same as last time. So where's the rice? Nom 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 nom.
Miko no shinobi, omachi shite imashita.
Okay, maybe we need to reload the area. I'll wait for the rice to wear off. I'm not sure. But we basically need to keep doing this until she goes somewhere else. And then we need to go find her somewhere else, and then the quest line kind of continues there. So, but I'm not sure if by talking to Emma already I might have stuffed this ending up. I don't think so though. I think you can kind of progress all three of the main endings at the same time, I think. I hope, because I do want to get this feels like the most complete ending to me. Then I'm bamboozled. All I know is that you have to do it before you fight a boss in the area we were about to go to. Stick with me a moment, just while I have a quick search. So, Sekiro. Let's load up the wiki here. Okay, so this, we were going towards the purification ending, which was the one that I thought I got the first time, but it's actually called the Dragon's Homecoming ending. And so let's have a look here. So maybe we just have to leave the area and come back rather than reloading the game. Usually those, in Souls games, those things have the same effect, but I don't know, maybe this is different. We'll see anyway. It's at least a quick step that we can try. There is a rather large amount of steps to this, although it's all quite It's all quite simple. It just kind of matters when you do everything. This is why I'm a little concerned. I might have left it too late, but I think we're okay. I think we'll soon find out. I say that. This is when you start thinking, oh, wouldn't it be great to have a PS5 so that these load times would be like super quick. Although they're not too bad in Sekiro. Yay! Thank you.
はい。お米は大事。しっかり噛んで食べてくださいね。
I will.
またいらしてくださいね。
Nom 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 rice. Thank you. And I guess we do the same again. I didn't need to rest. So yeah, I was just I think what was I watching? I watched like a couple of VideoVidya videos on what was the first thing that I saw him do? I think it was something on Elden Ring, or maybe on Demon Souls, the remake. Ooh, we got loads of prayer beads. Enhance physical attributes. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Physical maximum. Yeah, okay, excellent. And I think I just left YouTube playing while I was maybe playing some guitar or something, and then all these Sekiro lore videos were coming on, and I was getting deep into some Sekiro. If you want to know a lot about the story of these of any kind of From Software game, then I would advise you check out VideoVidya's channel, because presented so well, it's awesome. So we see here that she's not looking so great, and
Miko no shinobi, よくおいでくださいました。
どうした？
大事ありません。それより今お米を。
待て、顔色が優れぬ。ゆっくり休め。
はい、わかりました。
何かあるか？何か欲しいものはあるか？
では柿を食べたいです。
わかった。
I have a persimmon.
巫女の忍びいらしてくれたのですね。
柿だ。
誠に
Yes.
取ってきてくださったのですね。
食え。
はい、いただきます。
Itadakimasu.
甘くて美味しいです。
そうか。
忍びよ、お手を。
だが
もう大丈夫です。お手を。
わかった。
豊かな実りをあなたに。
Rice.
礼を言います。巫女の忍びよ、いただいた柿のおかげでたくさん実ったようです。よければ流院の巫女にも差し上げてください。
わかった。
Okay, so now she gives us rice for Kudo. Rice that is spilled forth from the hand of the divine child of rejuvenation, intended to be a gift for Kudo. Rice is precious. I want nothing more than for the divine heir of the dragon's heritage to get better. Kudo would likely be pleased to receive it. So now we need to go to Kudo. Give him the excellent gift of rice. Looks rather nicely packaged. So let's have a look. Du-du-du-du-du. Okay. So now we need to. So Kuda will give us some rice himself, and then we need to go back and we need another item that I think we've already picked up. I believe we've already picked it up. Anyway, Kuda.
戻ったか、狼よ。
はい。
はい。九郎様に預かり物がございます。
預かり物？
こ
これは米か。
れを。はい。先方寺の巫女が九郎様にと。
そうか、それはありがたい。良き米と見える。実にツヤツヤしておる。
噛むとはもうございます。
噛む？狼よ。米は炊いて食べた方がうまいぞ。
は。
そなた、甘いものは好きか？
何でも食べます。
ならば嫌いではないのだな。よし、そなたに良いものを作ってやろう。
良いものとは。
それはお楽しみじゃ。
Oops, sorry, Kura, knocking your candles over. So now apparently we just rest and then speak to him again. Don't have to go out of the area this time.
待っておったぞ、狼よ。さあ、手を出すがよい。
は。
Sweet rice ball. The sweet sticky rice ball made by Kudo using rice from the child of rejuvenation slowly grants medium vitality recovery and constant posture recovery over time. Once, when the wolf was starving, his father wordlessly handed him a rice ball. It was astoundingly delicious. This one is sure to taste just as good.
これは。
おはぎじゃ。先方寺の巫女殿にいただいたお米でこさえたのだぞ。さあ、遠慮はいらぬ。食うてみよ。
Okay, so give us two. We need to eat at least one. And if we do one in front of him, we'll get a bit of extra dialogue.
そうであろう、そうであろう。
Umai. Umai. I was watching some abroad in Japan the other day, and he was talking about Japanese TV, and apparently everything's like really like falsely positive on Japanese TV. So like you have everyone, anytime anyone has any food or anything, it's everything's umai, which is like delicious. Like no one dislikes anything, and it all seems very forced apparently. And other amusing things, like there's always like a almost like this, like there's a reaction. There's always like a reaction commentator or something whose head just pops up in the corner and it starts like spouting expletives and whatever, and it's just yeah very busy on the screen.
お米を渡していただけましたか？
あ、もらった米を巫女様がおはぎにしてくださった。
まあ、流院の巫女がご自身でそのようなことを。
とても張り切っておられた。そしてとてもうまかった。
それは良かったです。ああ、そうか。流院の巫女もまた人なのですね。なんとは当たり前のことか。 不死立ちもきっと故に迷い、それでも選ばれたのでしょうね。巫女の忍びよ、一つ聞きたいのですが、
なんだ。
巫女様の名はなんと？
九郎様だ。
九郎様。とても良い響き。いつかお会いしたいものです。巫女の忍びよ、ようこそおいでくださいました。
Right, so okay, so maybe we don't have this item. So we need the Holy Chapter Infested,
さよ
which I'm just going to double check that we don't have, because I thought we did. Is this even where all the... Yeah, I don't see it, so... I think we've already been to the place where it is, but maybe it wasn't there until now. Maybe. So let's go and try and find it. Still in Sampu. It's in the pool where we... there was already an item there, but... Maybe now there's another. Or maybe it was a different pool. Is a clever creative touch to change the time of day, because it does feel like a new area, even though it's not. Do you know, I don't see an item down here. Well, maybe we did that ages ago. Okay. The whole chapter person recorded at the point. This is the temple grounds one, isn't it? Maybe it isn't. I'm sure it was. Temple grounds. Do you know, I thought it was up in there. Let's just try it. Because if you remember earlier on, we went back to this area to look for an item because I thought there was an item there, and it turned out there was nothing. I swear there was something down here that I had to go back and get last time. On my last playthrough, I mean. Okay. It's not here, that's for sure. Oh. Right button would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, I thought it was on that guy, so... I am's wrong. Oh, that didn't go too well, did it? Unless you've already given it to her earlier on. Because I think that we got it from the main monk guy, you know, who was there when we first arrived at Senpu. Well, when we first arrived at that at the main area, right? Oh, and now she's gone. Okay. Yeah, so we must have already given her that. Yeah, so when we first arrived at that main area of Senpu where we spoke to that monk that was sat down and had all like centipedes and whatever all over him, he gave us the holy chapter infested, and then we gave it to then we gave it to her, and all we needed to do was get to that rice for Kuro bit and then speak to her, and then she moves. So okay, that makes sense. So she moves to the Divine Realm, so let's go there. Oh, the Halls of Illusion. Maybe not. Well, maybe I think it's part of the Divine Realm. There she is, look. I'm so glad we saved this guy. He didn't want us here. But whatever.
私はあの方たちを失いたくない。けれど流因をお返しする道、それを選べばみんなで別れることになるかもしれません。そう言ってくれるのですね。いいえ、皆。あのお方は本当にお優しいのですよ。これを渡してくださったのも。
おい。
ニコの忍びいらしていたのですね。おかげで友達と深く語らうことができました。
オチの巫女たちか。
はい、それであなたにお伝えしたいことがあります。流因を断つのではなく、あるべき場所にお返しする道について。
流因を返す。
そうです。流因は故郷を放たれ、この日の元に流れ着いたもの。あるべきではない場所にあるべきではないものがある。故に我らのような歪んだ命を生み出そうとする者が絶えぬのでしょう。流因や流因に連なる我らはきっと帰るべきなのです。西へ、神なる竜の故郷へと。ただいかにしてたどり着くか、それはまだわかりません。
定かのことを知る者は
先方商人ならば、あるいは
それは誰だ。
この先方寺の開祖です。弱いは果たしていかほどか。体内くぐりのうちにこもっています。巫女の忍びよ。
なんだ。
これは不死立ちとはまた異なる道。ゆえに無理にとは申しません。もし流因を返す道を望まれるならば、先方商人よりその術を聞き出していただけぬでしょうか。
考えておこう。
Right, okay, now I think we have to go back over there. It's all starting to come together. So when we get to the end of the game, which is still quite a way away, there's still quite a lot to do, and a fair few tough bosses to fight. But when we get to the end of the game now, once we've jumped through all these hoops, we should be able to progress one of the 3 endings that happen right at the end. There was one ending that kind of cuts the game short that I do want to see because there's some unique bosses on that one. But where are we going again? Main hall. To be fair, we could have just run through very slightly. The main hall thing's only a few meters away, but whatever. So, a bit of deja vu, it's all good. Look at his health bar now. We're rocking all the health. Okay. Once more. There's not that much to do after we've done this, I don't think. And then we can crack on. I'm not sure whether or not to... I think maybe we come back and we fight Owl after, you know, our father. Maybe we come and fight him later once we've... There we go. Interesting that you've just... This item has just... spawned here. So, Holy Chapter, Dragon's Return. Sacred passage on a path to enlightenment. Undying, I pray for the dragon's return. Undying, lo, let us wait an age, for the divine air to assimilate the cold dragon tears, for the cradle to consume the pair of serpentine fruits. Let the cradle endure, giving him shelter, granting his return to the west. To the west, eh? Ooh. So it was speculated that, or a lot of people would just assume that to the west means China, because China west of Japan. But again, watching some Vati videos, he had found out, or maybe someone in the community had found out, but I'm just going to say he found out that actually the sword that the divine dragon uses is actually really closely resembles a historic artifact in Japan, which was a gift from it was a gift from Korea, and so maybe to the west means Korea, so it would kind of makes sense. And do we now have to... Do we go back to her? There. Or is it a case of we need to... I get the feeling if we're going to go... us going through here is going to be the trigger of her coming back. Like, it's going to be a loading screen and then she's not going to be there, and then we'll come back and she'll be back at... Oh no, she's still here. Okay, cool.
巫女の忍びよ、もし流因を返す道を望まれるならば、あのお方は。
Yeah, we did that. Let's go back to there and then go back to here, the other place, and it will have all have reset. Just tick all the boxes. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, there's a really specific way that NPCs work in FromSoft games. That there's kind of a world state that's set by that kind of logs a change whenever you travel or quit and reload. There's not many. I can't think of other games that do it that way. None come to mind anyway. Usually getting the item would be the trigger for the next thing happening. I suppose maybe it's to do with the placement of characters and enemies and things. Like, you won't want because the enemy placements are so specific for meaning you have to traverse each area a certain way. Well, you don't have to, but you kind of, there's like, yeah, it's advised to traverse each area each way. Maybe it's to try and stop any kind of glitching or characters appearing where they shouldn't be and making and like ruining an area for one go through or something. I don't know.
巫女の忍びよ、もしや先方商人と会ってきていただけたのですか。
Met with him.
先方商人は虫つき。何故
They're all infested.
だが書が残っていた。これを
拝見します。なるほど。蛇垣というものを2つ食らえば流因の巫女を治めるゆりかごとなれる。そうすれば流因を故郷にお返しすることができる。私がそのゆりかご、私がなりましょう。
お主鹿と呼んだのだな。
もちろんです。私は越智の巫女のただ一人の生き残り。生中には死にませぬ。巫女の忍びよ、流因を返す道を望まれるならば2つの蛇垣をお持ちください。
心当たりはあるのか。
おそらくは大蛇より取れる肝かと。柿のように赤く染まっていると言います。
Well, we already have both.
巫女の忍びよ、2つの蛇垣を手に入れられたのですか。
Because there was the one that we got from down near the poison swamp where we possessed the monkey to distract the snake, and then run past it into the log cabin. There was one of them was there, and then the other one we got when we did the plunging attack on the snake, and fortunately for Sekiro anyway, put an end to the snake. So let's give her both of the persimmons.
手に入れた。
Oh,
この赤さま、
persimmons.
確かに柿とはよく申したものですね。
誠に食らうのか。
もちろんです。そうすれば我が体は流因をお返しするためのゆりかごとなりましょう。ただあなたの前でそれをするのははばかられます。時を置いてまたおいでください。
Yeah, nobody wants to see chow down on an old dried snake heart and a fresh snake heart. I mean, it's not really it's not really the done thing. So yeah, we'll go. So both of us are items. I think we can eavesdrop on that actually. Oh no. I think maybe by speaking to Emma and choosing the other option, we might have locked ourselves out of it. Oh no. That's a different moment of staying loyal to Okay, so we should be able to I don't know, can we eavesdrop on that straight away? I'm just gonna rest here. No. So potentially now, if we quit out and come back in, we might get the item that we need, and then we can just crack on with the game. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe we leave the owl fight until a little bit later on, and we go to this next area, because I've been doing other things and kind of like almost putting it off, even though I really want to get there, because it's a really cool area with lots of interesting stuff going on. It's a bit like the castle in that it'll probably take us a while to clear, so I want to make sure we kind of get to it. It's already been 40 minutes of this episode so far, so
巫女の忍び、そこにいらっしゃるのですか？
お主目が
やはりいらしてくださったのですね。巫女の忍びよ、私はゆりかごとなれたようです。手を取っていただけますか？
ああ、これは
ひんやりと氷室のようでございましょう。だからほら、私の涙もこぼれ落ちる間に凍てついてしまう。この氷涙をお授けしましょう。
Frozen tears. Tears that were shed by the divine child of rejuvenation once she became the cradle. They are but frozen drops. By having Kudo drink both the dragon tears and frozen tears, the cradling ritual can be performed. Cold dragon tears are just that.
氷涙か、もしや。
はい、おそらくは冷たい竜の涙が指すのは、竜の涙とともにこの氷涙を飲んでいただくことかと。さすればきっと九郎様にゆりかごに宿っていただくことが叶うでしょう。
Okay, so now we've kind of got three options. When we get to the end, we can either kill Kudo, we can transfer the dragon's heritage to us and kill ourselves, or we can transfer the dragon's heritage back to the dragon and send the dragon back home, basically. So we've got three options there. Now, to me, the most complete version of that feels like the latter. So it feels like it's sending the dragon back home. That, to me, seems to be the... how are we doing? Oh, we've got some cash. How much have we got? Can we even think about affording? No. We need 5,000 for the other part of the mask. Right. So let's try not to die in this in Fountainhead Palace, which can be easier said than done. I vaguely remember the enemy placements here, so at least I'm not going in as blind as I was when I first went in. So just look at this. It's flipping beautiful now. Ridiculous. Man, games these days are just insane, and this isn't like this is a generation old at this point now. I remember seeing Metal Gear Solid 2 at a friend's house and being like, oh my god, these graphics are ridiculous. Games are never gonna... How are games ever gonna look better than this? Now we do have to be careful in this area. We hear that music. Right, so if we kind of, just before we kind of crack on with this area, just kind of want to have a little bit of a think about kind of what the hell is going on. So the basic story is relatively simple because we try to save Crodo basically from opposing forces and whatnot. Okay, that's easy enough. Like the main kind of, which is why I think this Sekiro's a lot more accessible than some of the other Souls games, because the basic kind of outline of the story is really easy to get behind. We're trying to protect this young lad from all these people that are trying to get the power that he has. And so we go to all these fantastical places, beat all these enemies, get all the items that we need to do what we need to do, and do it, and then yeah, job's good. But every single area in this game and every single kind of enemy type has its own little kind of story around it, its own little kind of backstory. So we've seen in Mibu Village, the place where we fought the shamisen player and the ghost of the what do you call it? The ghost of the person that we fought on the bridge before we got up here. They were kind of obsessed with getting up here, and to do that they were trying to drink the water, like the rejuvenating waters, which is what the monks were obsessed with at Senpu as well, drinking the rejuvenating waters to be able to kind of like to be able to get closer to the gods. Or the monks were specifically trying to do it for eternal life, whereas the villagers in Mibu Village were trying to come here, and so but the water down there was like stagnant and like horrible, and it was corrupt. The water was corrupted, and kind of therefore the villagers were also corrupted by drinking. So the power that they were gaining from was more of a sickness, and they were just drinking, and you know, they couldn't do anything except turn into nutters that respawn and are really annoying. So then we come here and we see these beautiful crystal clear waters, and we see the enemy types here are these kind of like sea creature crossed with human type things. Like kind of squidmans, if you will. and so these guys have been up here this like for I don't know how long, generations or whatever, and they've been they've been kind of living off this water, and where am I going? So they're living off this water and worshipping the divine dragon, and basically just chilling. You see some of them on the rooftops. So if you give them a close look from far away, they're just chilling, drinking sake, having a pretty good damn time. But there's a history between these guys and the guys down there, because there was a war, which was kind of touched upon in some of the dialogues and some of the things that we've seen, but I haven't really spoken about it. So there's a war between these guys and the guys down in the / kind of real world, sort of, as well. So there was once a time when the people from the world below would perform this marriage ritual and offer themselves up to the serpent. And serpent has a kind of like a similarity between, like, there's a similarity between serpents and dragons in... Oh, hello. Who do we get seen by? God, the music's ace here. Well, it's ace everywhere, but... I think it was just the... but anyway, those guys can be pretty dangerous if you're close to them and they see you. Yeah, so... Like I say, I'm not... If you're interested in all the kind of the story behind it, go and watch some Vitavidya, some of his channel. If I remember afterwards, I'll link it in the description. But I'm really bad for remembering to do that. I almost always forget. Because it's so interesting, like, and I've like kind of read up on it before and then forgotten because it's been a while since I was reading all that kind of stuff. But it really is worth it if you, and they're kind of really addictive to watch his videos. Should we just hang here and just see if there's, I think we should drop down here maybe and just check out how they're situated in this room. There's one guy hiding there. Will he see us? Are you going this way? No, thank God. And you see a load of similarities as well, like these lights that are all sparkly and crystally are a lot like the lanterns that they were carrying around in Mibu village. I'm going to guess that some of these make a sound, so we want to tread carefully here. If I knew exactly where all the enemies were and there was only those two there, I might have just run in and gone for it there, but... But I didn't. I'm just gonna get back up this way. Just trying to I want to take this area pretty slow, pretty chill. I'm feeling pretty good about being here. It's just, I don't know, such an amazing, it looks awesome. Yeah, you see these archers here. They can give you a bad time if you're not careful. See this one guy on the corner here, he's just chilling, like I say. I think he's drinking sake. There's one guy over there doing some Tai Chi or something. Maybe drinking some the rejuvenating water sake. Feel bad about killing them, but that's kind of what we're here to do. They would do the same to us, is what we have to keep reminding ourselves. Surely the other guy's going to see us when we do this. Or maybe not. Oh, that's another thing. I think they're women. These, I don't know if they're an all-female race, but... Or maybe it's just the archers, I don't know. But you can hear in their voices that when we're killing them. Oh. It's a shame what has to be done. But it has to be done. Right, so we've got these guys patrolling down here. It's tricky to know when to attack patrolling ones when they're going backwards and forwards like that. It'd be helpful if we could get inside the building, I think, for that. I think maybe a gasoline sugar would be good. We've got 18 of them. We should be using them more often. It's interesting, isn't it? I think these are the only enemies we've come across so far that appear to be happy in some way, shape or form at least. And it shows you how immersive the world is when the happiness of the enemies make you feel guilty about killing them, you know. So I just want to wait until the next pass, because it might be I think it's the case that this guy is going to now turn around before the other guy. They are kind of walking into each other, which is a little bit strange. But now I think this person is going to turn around first, and then that'll give us a chance to, although saying that there might be no, okay, we got away with it. Whew. I know this is a bit slow going through here, but like I say, I just want to do it. I want to do it as unseen as possible. I mean, they're not like the hardest enemies in the world. They can be tough, especially like I say, if you've got like any enemy on this game. If there's more than one, then that increases the difficulty significantly. But if there's just one, then It's not like the most difficult fight in the world. But I don't know. It's almost like out of respect for the area. You wanna try and be as ninja as possible. Okay, so there's no real way around having to run at this guy. They work a little bit like the prison guards in Demon Souls, or the the other guards in Dark Souls 3. Oh, hello. We're gonna jump down. We'll have to try again. Hopefully not get hit. See, it's doable. You don't want to take a few hits before you start like I did then, but it's definitely doable. Okay. Well, that's what you get for not checking one of the ledges, isn't it? Okay. Right, did we... Is there a way into this building here? No, there is not. An unenterable building. How bizarre. Right, okay. Next area. This area is, again, tricky, but it's doable, so where do we start? That's the question. Didn't go too well. There was a lot of spirit emblems there. More dogs in there, okay. When I get onto the roof, really. How do... check if there's any items. I don't think there are around here, but... Okay. Should be able to get onto the roof this way, I assume. Which way is that guy looking? Is that towards us or away from us? I can't tell. Towards us, okay. Oh, dangerous. Oh, very dangerous. What do you think? This one first? Oh no. Whoa, okay, glitching through the world. I was assuming there was going to be more on the roofs. Definitely looks like there's a another one of these guys over here. Or is that? No, I think that's this area sorted, which means we're just about at the next idol. Okay, that's step one of this area. If memory serves correctly, it gets a whole lot trickier after that. And to anyone who's thinking that this game should have an easy difficulty, you're wrong. Most of the stuff you've seen us do up till now, the only really difficult stuff has been boss fights, really, and even a lot of those, it's not they're not half as demanding as some games. It's just that it doesn't hold your hand. I think that, like, so after dying a few times, it doesn't give you a personalised hint that makes you feel like a child, you know. So we'll rest, and I think we might be able to get a skill. I think we get more drops. And if you notice as well, I'm really simple in my attacks. I might use the first combat art that we got because it doesn't cost any spirit emblems, because I like to have as many spirit emblems as possible to be able to use the prosthetic tool. I haven't used any other combat arts. I don't all that often use the prosthetic tool. I use it all the time for certain things, but and I usually just do standard attacks. You rarely see me charge an attack, even though it can be really useful. I think I used to do when I did my first playthrough. I did it all the time, and then I was fighting Owl, or Father, and he Mikiri'd it, and I think because I was aware he Mikiri'd when you did that just got me out of the habit of doing it that one fight, and so I don't really do it half as much of it all now. Okay, so to be careful with lines of sight here. I'm probably going to get spotted a few times, I would think, because this area is really set up so that you get spotted, I'm sure. Yeah, 1 minute, let me just check that I'm not being seen by anyone. Hello.
お若いお人、お気をつけください。宮の貴族たちは若い世紀に乾いています。吸いたくて吸いたくて仕方がないのです。特にこの先、中庭は鬼門です。宮の貴族がわらわら先に進むなら外周を回られた方がよろしいです。
That's good advice.
なぜ俺？
お若いお人に一つ頼みがございました。
なんだ？
父のことです。我が父は貴族になりましたが、その時恋に見入られてしまいました。もうずっとただ恋に餌をやっています。お若いお人、どうか父を恋の呪縛から解き放ってください。あのような永遠は父の望みではありませんでした。
So we kind of see from speaking to her, well, that her son's entranced by this carp and won't stop feeding it for one, but also that on a more general level, kind of like a slight explanation to what these kind of fish-like humans are. They're like kind of craving to become carp. Now I'm gonna hope that when that guy turns around, we've got enough time to come out here, kill this guy, and then go back and wait until he turns around again. Now we need to be careful as well because there's archers on the roofs. I like to leave that centre bit till last when I'm going around here. Okay, so through here You see something glowing. So basically it's like that flaming bull from before, but with divine confetti on it instead of fire, so even more dangerous. But there's something I want to try with that I don't think I managed to do on my last playthrough. So what you can do here, drop on one. Oh, what? Oh, not. Can I use bite down to stop being enfeebled? Oh no, because I don't think you can revive when you're enfeebled. I think you need to get a death blow. So this is what happens when one of those whistling guys catches you with that attack. Okay, so it doesn't last forever. Okay. Need to get back up. Oh, is it from someone above? Okay. Yes, like I said, there's archers on the roof. So as you can see, this can be quite a good area to farm if you get like a route down, because it's you get quite a lot of money for off these guys and some decent upgrade items and stuff. Were there any items up there? I didn't really look around. I was hiding. Don't think so. Okay. Still see the bull out there. Okay. Nice. Always welcome a bit of divine confetti. A nice little secret room. Treasure cap scales. More treasure cap scales, excellent. And water of the palace. A cup filled with divine waters, a drink popular with nobles of the palace. When a wedding procession arrives at the Fountainhead Palace, this is the drink they are greeted with. The nectar of the palace nobles. Go ahead, drink to your heart's content. Now, who do you think this would be a good gift for? First off, where did we go where folks were like just drinking? Well, that's not good, is it? Just can't even get out of this area. What we're gonna do, hopefully. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, there's no getting up when you're like that. Oh, I thought if I just got round the corner, it'd be all right. And it's probably true. See, that's how dangerous that place is, because the oh man, that was a lot of experience and money gone. Oh well. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh yeah. Healed some dragon rot. Yeah, because these guys can enfeeble you and then everyone else can finish you off. All we'll do is we'll do the same again. And then that way we get back all the wealth that we lost. We didn't do the full area though, so it's not the biggest waste in the world. Are we hidden when we're down here? Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, that's the attack you really don't want to get hit by. They're everywhere. I'm surprised that they can't come up here actually. I would have thought that they would. Again, there's no shame in hiding in this game. Or any Souls game, for that matter. Got to use everything, every advantage that you can. Gone past already? No, here she comes. I'm pretty sure there was another somewhere. There were like 3. Maybe one of them again was someone above us. Right, what do we have at our disposal? Tempted to use another gashing and see how that goes, see if we can sneak past. Because there's only one way out there, I think. That was close. We can get the idol but not rest it. It's a good start. And now what we'll do is start trying to take out these folk up here. Right, now this person should be easier to manage, should be able to do a plunging kill. Oh dear, that didn't work. Well, it wasn't my best fight, but it was something. I just want to test something actually. How many of these? Quite a lot, but it's doable. Okay. Certainly not a sight that you want to see, really. I mean, I've got... Well, apparently not. The game says no. I think it might be a case of get in, get out. Takes me back to playing Metal Gear. All the sneaking and stealthing and getting caught and then hiding until the guards lose aggro and then starting again. Not good. Yeah, we don't want to go out into this open water just yet, and the reason for that is stood on the end of that branch. Okay, you gonna go back? Oh, for God's sake. Oh. Can we get... No, 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 no. Bad, 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 bad. It's just a taste of what's to come if we do that. Oh, we're in a bit of a corner there. Like, come on, go back. We might not be able to get out of it. Hello, leg. How unfortunate. We have almost cleared this area out there, so I appreciate your patience, everybody, for my lack of ability. Going back out there. How weird. You'd think that they'd go back to the where they spawn. That's just super strange. Why would you go back out there? Right, now you're gonna walk around there. Then what? That's unfortunate though, we missed. Gonna happen again maybe? Maybe? You might have heard a huge sound when I came close to the bridge. A giant fish jumps out and we missed it because we were getting chased by these fools. I think there's just one more enemy in this area now. Woohoo! Okay. So I'm still not going to rest there yet. For reasons. Because we know that we've taken everything out on the... Right, can we... Divine confetti, excellent. And look, the bulls there. So what we need is firecrackers, which we have, excellent. Where does it patrol to? That's what I want to know. Just to there. Where does it patrol to on this side? Gonna let it do one more pass. Try and judge whether or not you can see around the corner. Because the corner's gonna be right about here. Yeah, I'm nervous as well. That was our only gashing sugar. Okay, that's new. Okay. Just have to keep doing this. This is hilarious. Let me just get rid of me for a second. Oh, wrong thing. No, wrong way. Oh, I missed my chance. So, what the heck was that? So I'd heard that if you sneak up on that bull and use firecrackers, it literally scares it to death. Now, I don't know if that meant that usually you use firecrackers and then it scares it and you can get a death blow, or if it was a sly hint that if you sneak up and use firecrackers then it breaks the game. I'll have to look into that. I'll clip it because I've not seen that before. Wow. Okay, now we're gonna rest. How long have we been clocking? Just under 2 hours. Right, we'll carry on with this area. Even though it's, this bit's pretty troublesome, and I don't really know the enemy spawns in this bit. So, yeah. This might not go too well. Okay. Ah. Mistimed my jump, didn't I? Oh, okay. Jump can't do it. Oh, yeah, there's like some weird mountain path thing, I think, that leads up to on the right hand side. Oh, on the left hand side from here. Up there, in fact, I think. Did you see it? I saw it. I saw a grapple. There it is. Damn it. When all the enemies respawn back in, and then you see them all kind of flopping about. It's funny. And what do we have here? An idol. And what do we have there? Another pot noble. Well, we definitely want those two. Oh, there's two lapis lazuli. Well, yeah, we definitely want them. The mask isn't actually... Oh, we'll have to get it. Okay, whatever.
もうお主よ、もしどこかで我と同じ壺に会うことがあっても、あやつの願い聞かぬでおくれや。あれは一族の恥者、己のため主の恋様を神仙とした大逆の罪人よ。だいぶ鱗が戻ったのう。お主のおかげじゃ。ようやっとあやつの罪を償める。しかし、鱗は尊いのう。まるで我までが尊いようじゃ。もう、お主、ここまでの働き、あっぱれであった。ゆえにお主を見込んで話を、いや、姫事を聞いておくれや。おう、さよった。 決め事じゃ。この餌を主の恋様に献上しておくれ。くれぐれも誰にも知られず、ひそひそとな。
Truly precious bait. This is truly precious bait. If bait has hair, you know it's something truly special. The Fountainhead Palace noble in the pot is obsessed with becoming one with the master. Present this bait to the master, the great carp. Offer it earnestly but quietly so no one knows.
さすればお主に宮の秘宝を授けよう。もうお主、我の餌をよろしく頼むぞえ。ひそひそ、ひそひそとな。
Seems legit. Okay, so we're getting some divine confetti, which is nice. But yes, we have another pot noble saying that if you see anyone else like him, then don't trust them, they're liars and all that kind of jazz. Okay, so I think we want to work his way from where we were before to the bottom. I think that's the best way to do it. Always take the high ground first when you can. Less likely for the people below you to spot you. No, we can't get through here yet. Although we did start... It does look like we started a mini-boss there, didn't it? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh. Maybe it was. If it's just you, then okay, fair enough. Is it just me, or do we kind of recover a bit of health when we're fighting sometimes? Seems to be the way to me, for sure. Pretty sure there's another of those around here. Is it up above? Must be, I can't see it anywhere else. I definitely heard some breathing there. Maybe it's underneath us. Yeah, it must be. Okay. So we don't want to just drop down there. Let's check it out from over here. God, they're everywhere. At some point we just need to bite the bullet, don't we, and go for it. Probably not the best thing that could happen. Which way are you going, folks? This could be my chance. Oh no. That wasn't my chance. I'm gonna try and give this area a bit of an just explore, just to make sure I haven't forgotten loads of items. That's the only problem with it. I mean, it's amazing to look at. The enemies are really cool and interesting and give you a good fight for sure, but it's quite a big area, and so you end up kind of like going, have I been here? Have I been there? Did I get both of them? I keep triggering a boss fight over here, don't I? But we're not getting to that yet. Seen one of those dudes before, haven't we? It's not a headless. It's a. I've got a feeling. Are there other enemies down there? I think we really need to do something else first, though. And take out the kind of pretty much is the main boss of this area. So why don't I just say it's the main boss of this area? We're going to take out the main boss of this area first. Right, okay, so there's guys under this bridge, so we don't want to jump down here. And there's like everyone and the family over there. I've got an idea. No. How many spirit emblems have we got? 15. And it costs 6 to use once. In fact, if we're going to do that, then we may as well. Puppeteer is just the flat out the best for me. Just while they're doing that, let's get this idol over here. Dragon Spring Sake. A bottle of crystal clear sake. Sake is a drink meant for sharing. A top shelf sake brewed by the Ashina brewmaster with water from the Dragon Spring. The pure water extracts every last bit of flavour from Ashina's finest rice. There are no words that can do the flavour justice. To understand, one must taste it for themselves. So who do we give the finest of fine sakes to? That's the question. If we quick now, I'm going to say if we quick, we might be able to get this person to join the boss fight with us. That would be good. Right, were there any items around here? Or is that all just a little bit of a battle before the last boss or whatever? Oh, hello. You're still alive. Okay, so there is still a little bit of stuff to do around here. I suppose now we've got that idol, we could probably fight this mini-boss without any without having to take out all the dogs again and do all that jazz. Right, so we're going to need this purple umbrella and some divine confetti. Maybe I should use the ceremonial tanto. We seem to take a lot of damage for that, even though we didn't. Oh no, more dogs. This is not good. Why are you not dead yet? God damn it. Lapis lazuli, which is like basically the last, like the upgrade item for the rarest weapons, and a bundled Jesus statue. Nice. Okay, so that was rather close, but we made it. We got there. I probably made that look harder than it actually was, to be quite honest. Oh, that didn't work. This can't be the quickest way back. Oh well. I've noticed I've been sat kind of like away from the mic, so I apologise if half of this episode has been really quiet. Although it shouldn't be, because I was trying to make sure my mic's super loud. Okay. I think we'll do this and then we'll call it a day for today. So as you saw before, when we tried going in the water out here, we got electrocuted straight away. And that was because of this fine lady over here. Rest, yes. I don't mind if I do. Get a little bit of health back. I'm kind of tempted to see if we can get this person to fight for us. I think the best thing for us for this fight though is just to do the fight. I don't think there's any special kind of techniques we want to use, but I'm probably going to die because I can't really remember it very well. Oh. Okay. I thought that was more of a boss fight. So now we can kind of go into all this water, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of what you call it? There's a lot of fish. You know, the treasure cart to get. She kicked my ass the first time I fought her. I wonder if they're the dogs that attacked us when we went to, when we did that fight just then. Alright, just get this item that was on this branch. Yeah, I was expecting more of a fight there. That area over there we're not going to be able to access yet. I spent a long time on my first playthrough trying to get there before I could, and yeah, we're not going to be able to get to that bit for a while. Oh no, them two will be the dogs that we fought on the last, when we were fighting that boss battle. I think we checked all down here. Yeah, okay. So, I think we'll leave it there. Yeah, it's been an interest. I just love this area, man. It's so good. The whole, I mean, so many areas in the game are incredible anyway, but this area in particular is just, I don't know. Just majestic. But anyway, yeah, so thanks as ever for joining us, and I'll see you guys in the next step. Alright, bye.